Hi guys, Ready Set RC back again today, and today we have the HPI Venture Toyota FJ Cruiser. This is one of the most highly anticipated crawlers back in 2017, simply for the fact of the duration of time it took for this to come out. Had this on back order for about maybe a year and a half, quite some time guys, for this to finally get in our hands. But it's here now. As you guys know, this kit's been out for some time, and a lot of the channels have done a thorough unboxing of this kit. So we won't be doing a review of the entire box, kind of like how we did for the Axial Jeep Wrangler CRC. We'll do the same thing with this box, just show you a quick overview of what the box looks like. As you guys all know, that it is 3S LiPo capable. It has the aluminum threaded shocks, a roof rack on here, the waterproof electronics. It has a C-channel framing, and they say the ESC is set for crawlers. We'll test it out when we get this thing out on the road. The front-mounted motor, which is great for weight balancing on this vehicle. The battery mounted in the rear. The C-channel frame is adjustable by 290 millimeters to 315 millimeters. So that gives you a lot of adjustments if you want to change your body sizes on your vehicle. The front and rear metal diff lockers, great for those descents and those ascents that you're going to be doing with the vehicle. Great to have those locking diffs with an all metal gear drivetrain. So that's it guys. Let's get this box open. Let's see what this kit's all about, and let's see what this thing looks like in person. So guys, here it is. The HPI Venture FJ out of the box. This thing looks amazing. I will say I'm not a big FJ fan, but body looks amazing, looks really good. I think probably Tamiya does the best bodies when it comes to the FJ, but this is a very close second. This looks really detailed, guys. The only thing that I'm not too impressed with first looks, the tires. The tires are definitely not scale. Those I'm definitely planning on swapping out immediately. You know what, I won't even say that. I'm gonna drive this as is first, so you guys get a true idea of what those tires are like, but I'd have to say the tires are definitely not scale. They're nothing I would see on a one-to-one truck at all. The zip ties are secured very well on this kit in the box. It is so tight to try to clip them out, but you can get it out fairly easily. But it is secured very well. I definitely give HPI kudos in that they made sure that this kit is not moving around in that box and is secured properly. So just wanted to make sure that everyone's fully aware of that when you do get your HPI Venture. But just going over this thing looks amazing, guys. The other thing I probably wish that they would have done was giving you light buckets, because HPI is usually pretty good in doing that, is giving you light buckets on their kits. And this, I would have kind of expected some light buckets going on here. Hopefully we're able to take off these decaling and do something with it, but I would have loved to have seen a little bit more detail in regards to the light buckets here in the front and in the rear. Not so much, having lights on the top. That's pretty much preference. But even here, when you're dealing with the front and you're dealing with the wipers, I would kind of wish these were real fixed wipers here, not stickers. It would have been nice to kind of seeing that detailing going along here. I do appreciate that they did leave the windows clear. That is definitely a nice touch there on the kit. As they give you is a nice full spear, and it is a functional spear on the back. But this thing looks pretty good for first impressions. This is not a bad looking kit at all. Knocked it out of the box in what they did in regards to trying to make it look scale. As I said, I would have loved to seen some nice finishings out there, but for this price point, it's not bad. Even the fender flares here, this is Lexan, guys. This is not your typical molding like how Axial does, or even like how Traxxas did. This is Lexan that's right here. It's not screwed on anything. It's part of the body. Would have loved to seen that also. Kind of what the other guys are doing out there, but I know that would have brought the price point up on this kit. Let's take the shell off and let's see what's inside. So as we were saying here before, guys, all metal shock tower, adjustable. We have the servo also mounted up on the chassis, similar to what Axial is doing. Very nice touch here, guys. Seeing it sit up here high. In here we have a 35 turn motor, kind of standardized with a lot of the RTR crawlers. And we have the ESC out here exposed. And it's also set for LiPo, along with having the setting for nickel metal hydrides. What I am noticing, and it's kind of funny, it gave me the charger, as you guys can see here, but I didn't get any battery. That's really funny. Also, what came here is some additional body mounts, along with the T-wrench, and some other body clips came in here. There looks like some rod ends that are also in here as well. Nice little bits to get you started off if you do break things really quick. And the HPI's user manual, very good, very detailed. I find that their user manuals are pretty good, along with some stickers. And as for the controller, typical HPI controller, the TF40 controller that comes with this, kind of what they've been doing in most if not all of their kits these days. Takes 4 AA batteries. Adjustments are fairly simple on here. Still has the antenna that sits on the top. It's a functional controller, guys. I don't hate it, but as I do with most of my kits, I connect these up to my Futaba and I roll out. Just continuing on, guys, the links here, the upper and the lower links are all plastic, no metal here. Drive shafts are also plastic. The couplings are also plastic on here. As I said, for this price point, kind of not looking for anything to be too crazy over the top. They leave a lot of room for modifications and upgrades. I like how the transmission is also mounted higher on here. This is really nice. Gives you that nice clearance in the skid plate on the bottom. This is looking like a really well-built kit, guys. I can't wait to get this out and see how it performs with the other crawlers that I do have. Another thing I do not like, right here, guys, the Tamiya connections. I don't know why they did this. HPI is usually good for giving you Deans. I understand what they're thinking in regards to having the nickel metal hydride and then using the Tamiya connections on here. But it's funny enough, when you don't provide the battery in the box, why give me this? This makes absolutely no sense. As I said before, you guys know how I feel about nickel metal hydrides. Just give me at least a Deans connector on this and I will work with it as is. Putting a Tamiya connector at this point is completely useless, similar to having a nickel metal hydride provided in these RTRs at this point. Yeah, from what I can see here, guys, very well built kit. I will show you some close-ups of this kit so you guys can get a better overview of what I'm looking at right here. But for the most part, nicely well built. As I said before, the links here are all plastic. Little flex in there. We'll see how that does. I like these to be metal. I will initially have these plastic, and then afterwards, guys, I will be changing these over to metal. I will definitely say that. Another great touch, as you guys can see, these metal bits that are all here over here, as well as the metal pumpkin. Nice touch, HPI. Really nice touch. Like to see when companies go out and do things like that. What I'm very impressed with here, guys, is that transfer case is mounted up high with a skid plate underneath so that you're able to climb over and get over a lot of those tough tasks that when you're on the trails. What I did mention too was that the links are all plastic. What does come in this bag is the couplings to allow you to do the metal links in the future. But just even though the links are all plastic, the steering links are all metal, guys. They're all metal over here in the front, so you're fully aware. And what's great is this cast aluminum that you do see. As I said before, the pumpkin case is aluminum. Nice touch there, HPI. As I mentioned before, the C channels here are all steel. They do feel nice and sturdy. The front drive shaft that goes here to the transfer case, it's just a dog bone with an adjustable slipper clutch here in the front. Nice touch for that going towards the motor over here as well to the front, that you don't have to take this all apart. There's a nice nut right here that you can make that adjustment to the slipper clutch. Well built. This is a well built kit, guys. Can't wait to get this out on the trails with the spare tire. Similar to what Axial did with the SEX10 Jeep Rubicon. Gives you that ability to slide that out of the way when you want to take your body off. Great touch. So that's it, guys. Nice first look of the HPI Venture FJ. As I said, it took a while for us to get this onto the channel, but you know, it's here, finally it's here. Great first impressions. I'm definitely going to make this my own and do some scale looks on this. I have some things already in place that I want to put on here, really get it going. I really want this to look a lot detailed and make it my own, and bring in a nice little touch, as you guys like to know how we like to do here on Ready Set RC. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for our latest post to our channel. This is Ready Set RC, signing out. Thanks again, guys.